I'd like to start off by saying that in this video I'll only be talking about the 1997 Berserk and not the manga or the 2016 remake. Not that the manga looks bad, I mean, it looks really sick actually. I love these panels and that art style, but I just haven't gotten around to reading it. It's on my list. I gotta read that and Steel Ball Run. Everybody says those are the greatest, but just haven't gotten to it yet. And also, fuck that 2016 version, dude. It looks like a cutscene out of an anime video game. This is atrocious. I'm not watching that shit. Berserk is interesting because it also doesn't have a cast of supporting characters for very long. And I mean, I can't know this for sure, but for what I've seen about the manga is that it's always changing out. In the 1997 version, everybody around him just sort of dies. He doesn't ever have sort of a side crew or side team because they all keep dying away. You know, Griffith gets captured. That one chick keeps getting raped. You know, it's all that stuff. The 1997 Berserk only follows one arc, and that's I think it's called like the Golden Age arc or the Hawk Crew arc, or I don't really remember. But in a nutshell, it's not very much of the story, I think, compared to the manga, but it's still, even in this short, like 24-minute period, you get enough backstory and enough character development that even I, someone who has strictly just watched very little, can still love Berserk as a whole. And I think that makes for a very interesting story because usually in most stories, the main character learns with or from the side characters. They help teach him morals, all that kind of stuff. But in this story, there are no side characters and Guts is on his own. And I think that really reflects his character because most of the time, he can't make friends, he can't fall in love. Even that brief romance he had aside, he's too scared that he'll keep losing people because that's most of Guts' stories, that he loses his friends, he loses his father, he loses everybody he's ever really cared about. And Guts suffers. He suffers from his external wounds and internally because he always has to do things he hates. He has to kill a child. He doesn't want to be an assassin. He just wants to be the rival of Griffith. He wants to continue as a swordsman, and all he wants to do is live his life. But no matter what he does, he can't. He can't escape this cycle of being known as the Black Swordsman and being trapped in crusade after crusade, and it's kind of a cool story. I might be misinterpreting this because I haven't read the manga, but this is just what I've picked up from watching the anime alone. I also have to address, it was really funny when I first watched it because I didn't know that skeleton meme was from the 1997, so it kind of caught me off guard when I saw it. It was really hard to take seriously. I'm not really a fan of that sort of 80s, 90s style of anime. I mean, take that video I made about Evangelion. I don't know, something about whether it be that blood spray effect or just, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me, but even this show, it goes against a lot of things that I like animation-wise or story-wise, and I still manage to love it. And I know Guts is sort of like a symbol for most like masculine men and their ideal bodies and stuff, and don't get me wrong, I get that, but that's the one thing I don't like about Berserk, is that I feel like the character Guts himself is often misinterpreted, but that's just me. And besides that opening being one of my top 10, because honestly, dude, just tell me what you want. I don't know why you say. Tell me what you say. I don't know why. You just can't forget it. His theme itself, besides just being iconic, it's truly a masterpiece. This is like Star Wars type shit. It's so beautiful. God, if I could have sex with that theme, I would. Holy shit. And that's it for this one. See ya. Fantastic. Touch me on me box, she says, Mr. Romantic. Fantastic.